All right, guys, you already know what time it is. The Diamond Plague is in the building to get you through this Genesis 7. We are here in top 4.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a great time, man. I know you guys have seen all the action before this. Also, big shout-outs to D1 and Coney for taking that first half of the top 8. Fantastic commentators. But here we are, ready to go ahead and take this thing all the way home. Our next match will be Samsora versus Mars.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. I mean, when you think of elite play, man, obviously in Ultimate, these are two of the names that have to come right to mind. I mean, you have to go back to, what was it, DreamHack Atlanta when they faced off last, and it was Mars who was able to defeat him 2 times in both Winners Finals and Grand. So I'm very looking forward to this run back we're about to see.
Yeah, man. Looking at this bracket, you can kind of tell like it's been a wild story so far, man. We've seen a couple 3-0s. We've also seen a decent amount of Game 5s. Most of those with people being up 2-0.
It's crazy.
During the actual set, and then somehow just not being able to clutch it out. So here we are, 4 people left. Samsora, Mars on the winner side of things. Esam and MK Leo on the loser side of things. Now remember, big tournament for MK Leo. He's trying to get the 4-peat here. Obviously, you're always trying to win, but to get the four Genesis in a row, come on.
Well, you know ESPN wants that story.
Oh yeah.
So, there's already pressure on my man, and that's just to add a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll check him out a little bit later. We got Winners Finals for you to kick off this second half of the top 8. Very excited to see how this one's going to go down.
Yep. And G starting off on PS. Because, well, obviously, PS2 makes the best games. But
you said it, baby.
Big shout out to Coney for that one. Seeing how this one plays out, though, man, I feel like, yeah, sometimes it's going to be a little rough for Samsora to make plays here on to Mars. You know, very nimble, very fast character that you have within ZSS. While, you know, sometimes the speed of Peach, not that great. The combos of Peach, awesome. But the speed, sometimes you're trying to catch someone who might be running away from you or can be running away from you, can be a little difficult.
Absolutely, man. That's the thing about Peach. You know, you get in there, you just know you're going to get so much damage. But with ZSS having that speed advantage, Samsora's best option here is going to be the turnips. Just kind of quell some of that momentum, slow that speed down, and keep it at a pace that he's comfortable with.
Looking for a pretty hard read there for that up smash. You've seen a decent amount of that in the last set, too, with MK Leo, where he started looking for more up smash reads. And it did kind of work out in the later games, but, you know, totally different opponent, man. You got to start forcing people to think they need a roll before you start looking for options like that.
That's big facts.
You can see Mars kind of, yeah, flub grab right there. I was going to say, had him stuck over here at the side, but now Mars is going to go ahead and push him off stage. What do we do? Oh!
Wow, okay, using that Zaire to perfection and just narrowly going to be able to make it back. I love what Mars is doing, applying that safe pressure to Samsora, desperate to get back to the stage. Man, Mars not making it easy.
Yeah, not making it easy at all, man. Who is going to drop this first stock? Mars going with another up air and still just tickling Samsora off the stage. Never really. Oh, the reversal. I love it.
We do that. Smart. We do that all day, every day.
Yeah, man, you almost look like he was just going to go straight for the ledge, but he's like, you know what? Actually, let me just keep these hitboxes going. Finds the first stock, but still a lot of damage on him, so Samsora might be able to rack this back up before taking too much.
That was pretty sick. We'll see if Mars is able to extend this lead even further. Oh, yes, he is. Those strong aerials of ZSS, and again, that quickness for the character really putting Mars so far ahead. Seen Samsora in these situations plenty of times, however.
All right. Samsora finds the Peach Bomber. Great stuff for Samsora to finally get to that stock. 42%. Definitely some decent damage here from Mars. As long as Samsora doesn't end up getting, you know, a down tilt started combo.
Yeah, obviously, the one thing knowing that he needs to avoid, but he's done an excellent job this far, and I love the commitments. You're going to see sometimes, especially on the stage, man, those Zairs, those bears being able to confirm into some back airs are really just tremendous.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go.
Pushing Mars.
Pushing him off the side, but now Mars, you know, the flip kicks are coming out, but Samsora not really in a position to do much about it. You saw him actually kind of in position to try to thwart that at the top, but the flip kick being invincible for the first half would be a little rough for most people trying to stop it. Up smash. Oh, great DI.
Yeah, seriously.
Will not be able to live another one of those. Or that, the F air. I'm just going to go ahead and chase you off anyway. Mars looking good.
Gotta love the commitment. I mean, Mars is just fearless, man. That's what comes with that youth, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I say it all the time. They drive without seatbelts. I don't advise it, okay, but they still out here doing it.
Honestly, bro, when I was young, I'm pretty sure I drove without seatbelts until I was about 23. Like, what? That's not even cool. Oh, that's not even. That's even worse. And as the very untimely, might have lost his jump, not realizing he lost it. The Zaire most likely probably stole it. And now, first game will be going to Mars.
That is
big shout out to Mars Pants, by the way. The pajama pants game for this man, always so nice. Been like that for quite some time, but I feel like now he's elevating it.
I honestly gotta admit, I think he has certain ones that he saves for Finals Day.
I
think there's a method to the madness.
I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like the Finals Day jersey.
Yeah, you
but
can
now the Finals Day pajamas.
Exactly, bro. You can be comfortable and still be stylish. We know what you do, son. We're not mad at it. A solid way for Mars to open up winners finals again. A 2-stock over Samsora. Samsora getting here, honestly, in familiar fashion over MK Leo. If you recall, last Genesis, he actually sent MK Leo to losers as well, back when Leo was piloting Ike. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, man. Wouldn't be, honestly, that'd be the crazy one if he ended up bringing out the Ike.
Bringing back the Ike?
Yeah, bro. Like if he somehow gets to set 2 and he's like down a game, and he's like, you know what? They ain't ever going to expect this. But that's if we even get to that point, as we have to get through these competitors. Match first, we have Samsora Mars. Mars now 1 game over Samsora. Pretty, I'd say that was a pretty dominant game. That was a pretty dominant game. I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, yeah, with the SD at the end, but at the same time, it's kind of like a forced SD. You might have stole your opponent's jump without them really realizing it. And yeah, see how this one plays out, though, as we have the stage pick over to Town and City. Ooh. Okay. I like that, just kind of waiting that one out. You see the neutral kind of developing pretty decently slow here, but some nice damage already on to Mars. Samsora still looking for these rolls from Mars, but Mars seems to be more inclined to just jump out of shield and step back.
Absolutely. Just kind of, it's pretty much confidence is basically what you're seeing. And again, Peach going to struggle just to keep up on the speed side of things, but all the way up to that left side, able to survive, obviously. But my goodness, can we talk about how much commitment we are seeing from my man Mars?
Yeah, he does not care. He is actually so willing to go out there and try to make the play. Somehow still living even after that back air. Decent amount of rage on both of our competitors, so I feel like the back air is lining up. Ooh. Oh, forward air, still not going to be enough all the way across the stage. Man.
All right, solid stuff thus far from Samsora, holding down the stage. Oh, but Mars just getting back.
And I love how Mars goes, okay, finds the up air. I love how Mars goes for the, for the reverse up air, so that way if he needs to line up a back air, it's right there. But second, I also like how he gets that up throw. He gives you no time to really think about your DI. Like it's like a one fluid motion.
Yeah,
I got the grab, I got the up throw. You might lose your stock to this. We'll be losing that stock to that forward air though.
It's that quick release that really aids him so well.
Okay. Neutral air, not gonna get much more off of that, but seems to be all right. Samsora definitely stuck on the defensive quite a bit. Mars kind of just dancing around him for most of the neutral.
All right, just trying to find that opening, trying to pick them apart. Samsora essentially trying to do the same thing. Oh, be careful now. I don't want to see Mars getting some aid from those platforms. Could have been deadly, but not going to be the exchange. Very even contest in the second one. Definitely a nice little response thus far from Samsora after that first game where he ended up getting 2 stock.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes just the stock count really doesn't tell the entire story, but at the same time, like, the story was written that Mars was pretty much in control, staying in control yet again, finding the spike. You thought you were about to grab that ledge or at least go past it, not at all. Now Mars, what a really solid lead, honestly, as long as he doesn't get up smash or S smash here on the side. Okay, I like that.
That was nasty,
trying to sneak it.
Dunk like that, man, he did that for Kobe. You ain't gonna tell me different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Put number 24. Let me get a custom costume, Nintendo.
That's the dunk contest Kobe too, man, when he still had the hair. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, baby. Mars got plenty of hair. He also has quite the lead as well. ZSS just coming through, powering her way through Samsora, but that big hit is going to even up the stocks.
All right, so yeah, going to even up the stocks, 77%. Yeah, and he's really getting forced to the side. Oh, okay. Wow, good damage right there, 48, so kind of cuts that lead in half at the very least, but I'll say he's being forced off the side quite a bit, so you might want to watch his shield pressure just in case. Mars known to drop that errant up B out of shield like it's nothing.
Yes, sir. All right, they're going down to the wire. I'm sure Mars would love to be able to connect a back air. Proton boost kick as well, could do it. No, not quite. If that was a little more to the right.
Yeah, a little more to the right, he would have had no he wouldn't have had a good option to actually DI for. DIing up would have got you destroyed. Doesn't get all the hits and still kind of forces that out smash in there, but he's still living. Oh, he's juking right now.
Man, bro, the back air? Yes, clean.
Wow, that was a sneaky back air too. He
really
crossed him up on that one. It looked like he was just kind of, you know, jockeying for position.
Yeah.
Snuck that back air in there right before he hit the ground.
And we know out of Nair as well, Mars doesn't confirm with into the back air. That time, he's able to kind of get it raw, where it hurts, and goes up 2-0 over Samsora.
Yeah, all right. So, no.
See ya.
See ya. So, yeah, getting into our third game, Samsora. Really not finding the answers yet, but dude, that's the thing, man. I feel like when Mars is hot, man, like he's scalding. I mean, don't like that's the stove that your mama told you not to touch. You did it anyway.
Still did it, then she turned around, take the spoon out, and slap it with it.
Yeah.
I've been through some things.
Said, do it again.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. But if I can survive that, surely Samsora can survive being down 2-0. We're going to find out right now. It is his counter pick. It is Pokemon Stadium. It is game 3. Very pivotal one at that. Where Samsora needs to pick it up ASAP.
All right, so yeah, Samsora definitely kind of slacking in the games department as he's already down 2, but just I don't know, man. Like he's never, as I said, he's never in control. You know, like the few times he is in control is just when he's getting a decent combo, but that only lasts for so long.
Yeah.
ZSS knowing how to get out of disadvantage so easy, and then just being so much faster than Peach again. Such an issue. All right, saw that. Actually starting to catch, kind of catching Mars, trying to get out of this corner.
Nicely done with the back air. Good answer to the pressure thus far. Samsora really trying to apply pressure. I'm loving what we're seeing. The aggression paying off early on. And that's going to be the fair. Excellent catch. Samsora striking first on the stock take.
Hey, yo, good stuff to Samsora. I mean, this might actually be his first stock take. You know, we'll see it when we get to that stat screen, most likely. But yeah, it has been a rough outing here in these first 2 games, and now the third one. Now, looking a little better, but he is very close to being in kill percentage. I honestly think if a back air landed that close to the side, he was gone. But he tries to jump out of shield, can't challenge that forward air, not the second hit. Ooh, that was a really bold turnip pull. He must have known. Like Mars has been doing that quite a bit. The side B into the up smash.
Yeah.
I guess catch your opponent trying to jump in. So, you know, bold but calculated turnip pull.
When you get enough data, man, I mean, we've got 2 games under his belt. Probably has a good idea of a few things to expect. And I'll tell you what, we opened up this set with a 2 stock. It looks like Samsora is eager to return the favor in game 3.
Okay, oh, still can't line up the back air, but Samsora finding the neutral and the forward. Some great damage, but he's trying to keep that center stage on his side. There it is.
All right.
I don't think no DI in the world would have saved you on that one, brother. So just like that, we now have a stock off of Samsora, but a lot of damage here onto Mars. Oh, off me. Never mind, and a stock too. Jesus.
Boy went so far up, I thought it was a Disney movie. Lord have mercy. Don't get me started, TK. Don't get me started.
That was in the book. That was in the book.
This boy Samsora.
That was in the book,
that
guys.
Stock is in the book. That stock is in the book. That stock is in the book, okay?
Book the one-liners by EE coming to you soon, man.
Get it right now,
about
baby.
to be published.
Doing it. Doing the thing.
All right, so yeah, getting right back into it. Samsora and Mars, very even, a close competition yet again. But I mean, as you can see, though, a full stock lead this time for Samsora. So might be able to at least get himself a game, see if he's able to bring this set back. As I said, a lot of these like game 5s have been, you know, one person gets 2 and then the next person comes back and gets that reverse 3-0. I'm sure that Mars does not want to see that, but it's very, very possible. Samsora just did it to MPLAO.
It is.
You know, can do it to you too.
No reason to think it's not possible. I mean, the range game obviously belonging to ZSS, but one thing that Samsora did just establish himself early on was he closed a lot of that. Really didn't let Mars get an opportunity to really just box and keep him out. As comfortable as he liked, oh my goodness, I thought that might have been the stock there. Definitely a scary situation brewing. And honestly, with Mars being able to keep this stock, it looks like sub 100. Yeah, he's giving himself a hell of an opportunity to still close this thing out with a 3-0.
Right. Might be out of here still. All right, getting a little desperate right there with the up smash. Again, though, very good burst option for ZSS. Yeah. You know, has multiple hitboxes, and on top of that, just, I mean, her initial dash is so godlike that she covers so much space before she actually starts it, so. Ooh. Out.
Okay, here we go.
Still looking for it, but not really getting punished, so it seems to be okay. Gets the goal. Oh!
He went for it. He went for it.
He wanted to sap the game right there. That was close.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, game starting to escape Samsora a little bit.
I was going to say, Mars hit by hit, inching closer and closer to bringing this thing back.
And still living. Gonna be able to boost kick or flip kick away from the blast zone. So Mars, I mean, he's just finding all of his Zairs as well, man. Look at that, another one. Three, just like that.
That range is so powerful. Oh my goodness. He's picking it up. Caught him on the platform, and now
Samsora managed to fight his way down. Didn't get the dash tap. We're not gonna get the punish on the grab either. He's kind of sneaking him in the corner. Look at that. No, Mars just fighting his way out. Who got it? It's going to be Samsora.
Barely at that, though.
Yeah.
Mars was clawing his way inch by inch back into that game, and Samsora certainly had to be sweating off that.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, so, I mean, as I said, Samsora finally getting back into the game. Are we going to see that reverse 3-0 action, or at least a game 5, or is Mars going to go ahead and stop the bleeding right here, right now?
That is the
I'm
question.
sure that's what he wants to do, you know?
That was wild, man. But if I'm Mars, I'm just like, okay, I mean, I had a really rocky start to that. Almost brought it back to a last hit situation. What am I nervous about?
Yeah.
You know, having a counter pick advantage here as well. Go somewhere you're a little more comfortable with. A lot of things can go right.
All right, so where we headed? Big deep breaths here from the competitors on the grand stage. Genesis 7, man. You know, I said this on Twitter earlier today, but this tournament, there's something magical about a Genesis 7
facts,
top 8,
man. Come on, you're not playing around.
Yeah. So like, it doesn't matter how many people are interested, just being in this theater, you know, and seeing these competitors go like, you know, play their heart out for what's usually the first S tier of the season, but it's basically like the start of the Smash season, you know, for most people. And it's a sight to see. It's something to be very appreciative of being a part of. Here we go.
Couldn't have said any better myself. As we go to Battlefield for this 4th game, Samsora eager to get to game number 5, not trying to go out. I mean, it's so tough. When you make it to this point, winners finals, you just want to be able to solidify yourself, put yourself in grands, give yourself the best possible opportunity to win the tournament. But as we've seen in the past, having a trip to grand finals on the winner's side does not guarantee victory. Look no further than last year's result.
I was very close, man. You almost saw him get the triple tap on that third back air, but luckily for Samsora, he was able to fade that. That was probably going to be imminent death. Samsora's luck today has been, you know...
He's been pulling some things.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Go play the lotto today the way your luck is looking. My boy, he's got like 5 bombs, got like 6 Saturns. Okay. Oh, but the turnaround, and it put him too low as well.
Wow. How often do you see that? Man, answer never.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know, I was like weird game AI because it was mostly, I think it might have been because of how Mars faced his boost kick. So he was like, oh, you must be going this way, so I'll have to turn this around. But either way,
Mars is going ham right now. He's like, all right, you give me that lead, I'm going to go ahead and take full advantage of it. And Mars is somebody, he's really good at extending a lead. You know, too often than not, you see somebody go up quite a bit and they let it go. But no, Mars is actually quite the opposite.
Oh. Okay, not going to get the full extension off that. I saw a jab come out. He must have thought he was like not actually going to hit that neutral air. You see Mars kind of dropping your shield sometimes with jab right after he drops the neutral airs, hitting a button. Right. Button's got a hit right there. Nice back air coming in from Samsora to keep it at least even on the stocks.
Okay, opportunity to go in. Would love to get that second back air, just threatening it though. Yeah. Kind of causing Samsora some fits, but here we go. Getting inside one time, and this is what Peach is capable of. That damage output being so high.
Oh, okay. Looking like, oh, actually, that's that Lucina tech. You know, you'll be in the middle of the stage and land on the platform makes it way safer. Got to be ready for, bro.
All right, Sam. Somebody check that controller. Is it? I say it all the time, man. If it's Mad Cats,
yeah, you never know, bro.
We got a problem out here now. I'm not casting dispersion though. Oh my goodness, up B boost kick, sending them to the right side, but we're still living out here.
Okay. Oh, all right, signs the Zaire up smash. Not going to be enough yet, but he's got him sky high, and yeah, the air dodge. Oh, still going to be living that. The air dodge, not exactly what Samsora should be doing up there. And getting put himself right back into a bad position. But still, just like this, man, don't know who's getting this stock first, man. It definitely looks like it should be Mars with the amount of percent that he has, but Rage is still a pretty decent factor in this game. And the way that they've been playing off stage, the way they've been trying to catch each other, very close. That's like the way they've been trying to catch each other. It is, you know, it is very probable Samsora can still walk away with this first. He grabs the ledge.
They've both really been benefiting from the fact that Battlefield being such a tremendously large stage, getting maximum value out of these stocks thus far. Oh, but that whip on the grab going to be costly. Samsora taking the lead, a fragile one, but a lead nonetheless at 167.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. Let me get that. No lead.
He was like, you know what? Sharing this camera, man. Take the stock. No. Just take it.
They trading out here.
Left himself wide open for that. No complaints from Mars as you see him just trying to power his way through. Mars can really play some of that bully ball when he truly wants to get in there. And that speed advantage, the quickness of ZSS, all working out for Mars at the moment, trying to smother him.
Okay, forward air. Still a little stuck. As you can see, just kind of carrying him across the stage with these four. Oh! Never gets the spike when he needs it. That would have been the end of the game, but still going sky high for the back air.
I'm saying, bro, the commitment. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
The crowd, collective sigh of, I don't know, relief, disappointment, depends on whose side you're on. Is Mars whipping that boost kick.
So, like, I mean, that was definitely a letdown, regardless of what you were going for. You love to see it when you know, you see the setup, and I feel like he was in the position to go for the down air, but or not the down air, but the flip kick. Actual hit, doesn't go for it, and a good pop off here from Mars as he finds the game, finds the back air, and finds the game. We'll be moving on to grand finals.
Very much so deserved. Again, I said, you know, a combination of being able to act out of those either out of Zaire or Bears, or excuse me, Zaire or Nair into Bear is going to be something you're going to look for, especially around 85–90%. Mars just being so efficient when it comes to that option. And much like we saw at DreamHack Atlanta, Mars yet again able to go over Samsora.
Yeah, man. He explodes off that too. You see it so often when he gets the he gets the Zaire, he gets the bear, he gets the neutral air, and he gets the bear, and it's such a fluid like motion.
It
like,
is.
You can tell that's one of the things that
That's
he's probably
1-2,
sitting at home just an hour a day. I'm gonna practice this. I never want to miss this.
Just like clockwork.
Yeah, didn't miss it today. Kind of, and definitely hit it when it counted. We'll be sitting in grand finals now. So Marv's already guaranteed second place at the very least. Obviously, he's going to want to take that first place win, but we got to see what happens with the rest of this bracket now. We're going to move over to the other side, which I think that means we have ESAM versus MKLeo.
ESAM versus MKLeo. Yeah, I do believe that is correct, which is going to be insane. But I mean, that winners finals was just terrific. Again, you go back to DreamHack Atlanta, so you're already expecting great things out of these two as you take a look at the stats powered by Metascouter on how this one was going to go down. But a more dominant performance, I want to say, for Mars in this exchange as he's able to take it 3-1. Look at the damage output right there.
Look at the minimum stock, right? 43%.
Wow, bro.
That's great. That's great. But as you can see, the max 182, 184. The average. I mean, 20% that's like another 40 or so. Sure. But regardless, you can tell that Mars, as I was talking about pretty much the entire match, Mars was really just in control of that whole, the pace of that.
And it's interesting to see him perform like this because you see the PGR come out and he made a tweet that I believe was pretty interesting. Obviously not satisfied with his place in there. I believe he was 5th, if I'm not mistaken. It was just like, I think I know what I have to do to be the best. I mean, well, I guess it's just play like that because that was a hell of a performance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, if you keep that up, he ends up taking this first place. That's going to put him in a good spot to at least try to go ahead and secure that first place spot from the man himself, MKLeo.
No doubt about it, man. Obviously, the man's still in the bracket, still chasing that illustrious 4P. To see ESAM playing to the crowd a little bit. We got some, I don't know what he calls it, subs.
EFAM.
Okay, so we got some EFAM in the building.
Yeah,
cool.
the EFAM. So
that's not very clever, to be honest.
Well, I mean, you just called the Meat Squad, man.
Because we went down, baby.
All right, bro. All right, man.
We out here, though, man. It's going to be an excellent loser semis match for your pleasure, no doubt about it. So